I got up here and I got involved with a WCO, and it was quite interesting. It was kind of hard to pull away from that, but I did. And at that time, I began to meet some more people in Louisiana that I wasn't familiar, because I was assigned to Jonesboro, Louisiana, the area where the year before we had helped create the Deacons for Self-Defense. When the community finally got together and decided the year before they were tired of us being attacked and their community being raided by the KKK. So it being assigned to Jonesboro was quite interesting, because this was the first time that I was sent to jail in a garbage truck. The young people decided that they wanted to picket one of the stores in the neighborhood that had shot. The owner had shot one of the young black kids at one of his other stores, and he figured that he could. And then this was an ongoing thing in the South. So what? He had other stores in other areas. You know, you can boycott me here, but I have other stores. But that Saturday morning, they found us picketing in them. We shut the store down, as well as people from other surrounding areas came in, like from Grambling, Louisiana, Ruskin, Louisiana, and what have you. We had just a huge festivity, a demonstration that day on a Saturday. And we continued with that on that Sunday, and we continued it on that Monday. But on that Monday, right after I had taken my shower and decided to go down to the picket line, a garbage truck was pulled up. And we were trying to wonder, what they have this big garbage truck up here for? And here the sheriff department drove up also. The lieutenant of the sheriff department, because they had told the sheriff himself to stay from around us. He used to come around and, talk to us and that type of stuff. But and they broke his leg. The Klan ended up breaking his leg, so he stayed from around us. The lieutenant, who was known Klansman in the neighborhood, also had the truck to back up. And I'm trying to figure out what was going on. As the young people were picketing, I was sitting on the top of the hood of a car. And before I knew it, he said, "Take Marion first." I said, "Take me where?" And they threw me into a garbage truck. And one of these garbage trucks, that spins around and everything. You're talking about magnets, everything in this truck. I had on sandals, a little light dress, big afro, and looked up. Here was about altogether about 20-some people of us that put nowhere to hold on to, as other than each other, to try to be able to balance yourself in this truck. Once we got to jail, you can imagine what we were smelling like and what we looked like. But we were in jail for 8 days and 8 nights, and the people marched. They did everything, but they isolated us. Just a flavor of this, and I want to move forward. When you were in the civil rights movement, if you were one of the workers, or task force workers for the civil rights movement, you were always isolated from the general population in jail. Prior to them separating us, they had us all in one little cell that was so small we couldn't hardly move. But the women were so creative. We found out if we flushed the toilet, it would flood. They had a problem in the pipes. It would flood the courtroom. So we flushed the toilet all night long. And so they separated us.